Hi guys, the plan for today was to do the GHAST farm and do a little update on our netherite beacon, but I seem to have had some technical difficulty with the audio and uploading of this video, so I apologize for that. So we're gonna jump into a time lapse of the GHAST farm and then just have a look at our farm itself and then head to the netherite beacon to see how far we got. Well, as you guys can see, we're here above the farm and it's working pretty well. The rates wasn't what I expected, but I wasn't also expecting to have thousands of drops, just enough to do what we need to do. And we want the GHAST tiers, which as far as I recall you can use for 2 different items. So let me know in the comments what items we can craft with GHAST tiers. And these ghasts are pretty noisy, so expect a lot of shouting to be sounding like cats. So as you can see, the flying machines go across the spawning platform and then kills them at each end. I've got wither roses at each end here, and obviously we are in a soul sand valley, so only skeletons and ghasts will spawn, but since ghasts are fire resistant, they can spawn on top of the magma blocks and nothing else. So except for where I've got the wither rose planted, nothing else can really spawn. But if skeletons do spawn here, they will get killed with the magma blocks and the wither rose effect itself. So it worked out pretty well. I was going to use cactus, but it made things a little bit more complicated. So I went for the wither rose, killing a lot of chickens at my wither boss trap I've got in the end dimension. And there you can see, there they go. And I must say, they are the noisiest mob in Minecraft. We've got our collection with our minecarts, just going under the end of the platforms over here. As you can see, it goes up and down all the way, just enough to collect the items. And then it goes right into the storage. Now luckily I didn't have too many problems making the farm, since I was hidden from the ghast most of the time. But it came out pretty good. So let's carry on. Now I connected a repeater clock over here. Then we've got our switch for our flying machines and our mine carts. So as soon as we get here, it's easier just to switch them both on. As you can see, here's the repeater clock. So we've got a slight delay with the repeaters. So there's enough time from when the ghast get to the killing area to collect their items before the machine goes off again. Only a couple of seconds, but it's enough to kill them off, and then we collect the drops. And you can see this observer, which gets the effect from when the machine comes back, activates the whole flying machine to automatically go off all the way. Those pistons activate each observer on the flying machine, and we are sorted. It makes life a little bit easier, and as you can see, where the flying machines are just below the top layer of glass, they're not touching it, so nothing else can spawn on them, because the mobs can still spawn on top of observers and slime blocks. And then our collection system over here, where we collect our drops. So I say it's not too much, but I think it'll be enough for what we need to do. So I've got a collection on this side and on the other side. Let's have a look over here. Yeah, here's our other collection. So it's basically a duplicate from what we got on that side. And the minecarts go all the way to the end, where the ghast get killed here with the wither rose on this side as well. And our flying machine return stations. Obviously we've got our spawning, not our spawning, our AFK spot about 128 blocks above the bedrock. So nothing else will spawn here except for the ghast in the farm, so that helps with our spawning numbers. Try and get as much drops as possible. And there we can see the Hoglin farm in the distance. Okay. Somebody asked me about the rates of the Hoglin farm, but the farm doesn't do many drops. It's just sufficient just for extra pork chops and extra leather. So yeah, I'll probably get about a stack, I think maybe of leather and 3 stacks of pork chops more or less in about 10 or 15 minutes. So it's not too much. Just enough for extra for trading with villagers and things like that. But if you want a better farm, best is to build it bigger and a bit more efficient, should I say. But I think let's head to our netherite beacon and see what or how many blocks we've got. Okay, home sweet home. Okay, let's make our way down. And I think it probably is going to be dark. Yes, let's take a nap. Sleep tight. Okay, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. No, nobody there. I thought I saw someone. Must have been a ghost. Okay. And we got our netherite beacon. Now I didn't get too many extra blocks, but we got a bit of extra from our raid we did of the bastion. As you can see here, we got our loot. Made some extra gold blocks and ancient debris from there. But we've only got a couple extra blocks we can add on here. And I'm placing the buttons just to make sure nothing will spawn on our beacon, just in case. So I think, let's see, there we go. Here's our 12 blocks, so let's place these down. Let's place the other ones over here, and then buttons on top. Never know what can spawn at any time while you're busy building or doing something. So let's see, we need quite a few blocks here. I'm guessing about, what's it, about 40 blocks maybe, more or less. So it's quite a bit of mining we still need to do. And what is going on here? What are you guys doing here? Don't look at me like that, please. I don't owe you money or any. Whoa. Yeah. You guys can stay just there. I don't want to raid in my base. Stay just there and look at this one little smarty pants coming up here. Hello. What do you think you're doing? Yeah, you guys can stay there. I'm not fighting you or killing the captain, because this is definitely not the place to be having a raid. So you stay right there. Well, our beacon is looking good, and now these guys are going to be causing me problems. I think I'm going to head up here on top of our very big cactus farm with a lot of cactus. It's a very annoying farm to build. Well guys, I think this is going to be the end. Enjoy your Minecraft, stay safe. Let me know what I should be doing with GHAST tiers, or what you can do with it. Until next time, cheers guys.